All right, so I just picked up this 1991 Jet and Cat. I believe these were made by a company called Eckler that actually, it's like basically a fiberglass company, made Corvette body panels, and they thought, hey, we could make some jet ski type stuff as well. But they put a Yamaha engine in them. I believe the earlier ones had the 500. I was pleasantly surprised to find that this one has the 650 in it. Just by looking at it, it looks like the 133 millimeter pump and not the 144, unfortunately, but I'll have to take some measurements to make sure, but just eyeballing it, it looks like the smaller pump to me. But the motor's locked up. Hull's in decent shape aside from some pretty poor fiberglass repair over on this side. Probably gonna pull the motor here, pull the plugs, got some coil soaking in on it. Ton of rust on this one on the outside. The inside, I did not see any rust on the inside of the spark plugs inside the cylinder. It's probably a good sign. Somebody tried to kind of recreate this boot style spark plug boot here cap to keep the water out, but I think it just trapped the water in there. But that's not the issue. It's just been sitting for far too long, and I believe that the exhaust is open on this cylinder, so probably got some moisture or whatnot back through the exhaust system. Got some rust in there. Looking inside the gas tank, super dirty, nasty, cruddy junk in there. So I'm gonna pull the motor, pull the tank, clean out the hull. Got the engine out, easy peasy. Thankfully I have a whole box of spare parts, so snapped off a motor mount bolt. Got a new one of those. Notice this exhaust hose is all cracked up right on through. Got a new one of those too. Alright, I got the gas tank out. The last of these wasp nest and mud daubers add to the pile. It's time to start cleaning it up. So I'm guessing all the gas evaporated, leaving just oil, sludge, chunks of who knows what, and a pickup filter just falling off the pickup. With the gas tank all washed out. Looks good in there. The motor washed out. Boat all cleaned out pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this windshield off and save the pieces to use as a template. Yeah, I'm starting to get some movement out of this. Yeah, she's freed up now. Just took some leverage and some tapping and popping, whapping and whopping. She's gonna be gripping and ripping. Carb looks to be in good shape. I noticed that on this outer exhaust coupler with a bunch of duct tape and a big zip tie. So I pulled it off there and found this patch job. It's got a big split on the inside there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and order a new used one so I don't have to worry about springing a leak. The engine's freed up now. Still got a sticky spot. I wanted to pull the head off, rotate this piston down and hone the cylinder, but it's just like almost a sure thing that at least some of these 10 mils are going to snap off. So I really don't want to. Alright, so I got one out without breaking it. Look how nasty that is. Now I think, yeah, I can swing this out of the way. And hopefully if I just take off all the 12 mils, the head will come off. And that was a success. I'm glad I took the head off. See all that rust there. There's actually some in the cylinder as well. See if I can clean it up with a hone. So I noticed that sound, and so I'm gonna pull the jug off. I'm guessing there's some just excessive piston to wall clearance, and I don't want it to break a skirt and cause more damage to the engine. This thing should be ready for its first ride in 20 years. I just put some fuel in it. I'm running 32 to 1 as a break-in here because we just put a new top end on it. Bored 40 over, new gaskets, new pistons, new bearings, new rings. Put all new fuel lines on it. These are Tygon, made by Saint Gobain. I've bought Tygon from a few different suppliers. Honestly, this one doesn't seem super great. I test started it a little while ago, and I just had a little small can of gas, and I just put the end of the fuel line in the gas, and it kind of expanded. And so when I took it out of the gas to go stick it back on the petcock, it was like loose on there. It wasn't tight anymore. So, but I got them all zip tied on there pretty good. Hopefully none of those pop off or leak or anything. I cleaned out the gas tank, new battery, new used battery. I redid all the wiring and installed all these Deutsch connectors, and ready for a test. I think shorts might have been a better clothing choice today, but it's a little chilly. Oh boy. I check for leaks.